Live, it says, hello everyone. I am doing a double live stream with YouTube and Instagram. I found this would be the easiest way to record this message and do the money spot at the same time. So, first, let us light the sage. Angel of purification and angel of healing. So, Raphael and Angel Raphael. Bring forth purificational energy that will purify and cleanse, remove all that doesn't serve the collective at this time, while simultaneously providing pure and clean healing. Okay. Archangel Michael, I ask that you stand guard around me as I cast energy working for the collective. So, first, let's get the store updates out of the way. That way, you guys are aware of what's going on. First and foremost, I apologize for not being as active as I normally used to be. I know I wasn't as active then, but I'm trying to make a point to be more active. Unfortunately, what makes it really struggle for me to continue to do videos is I really don't know what you guys as a collective like me to do more of. Whether it be more witchy videos or more videos on herbal elixirs and herbal remedies that are meant for healing the body, or if you prefer more channeled messages or more messages like tarot or oracle cards. I really do love doing all of the above, but sometimes I wonder if this is what you guys like to see more of. So please do be sure to leave a comment of stating like what it is you want to see more on these channels, because this really helps me create more of the content that you wish to have more of. Now, with that being said, I also want to make it clear that starting June, I'll slowly start reopening my website. I know it has been down for a couple months, and I know partly due to the fact that I was on hiatus for a couple of since December, and so I am, as much as I hate to do this, I'm most likely going to have to push it a little bit back, just one more month, just so I can, because I want to make sure I have plenty of inventory for the reopening and for the sale that will be going on. It'll be a 30% off your entire order of up to $100. If you can't, not $100, 30% off, I think is pretty generous. And I was thinking anywhere between 75 to $100. Like that's would be the minimum requirement, but I haven't really decided. I haven't decided on the price limit. Of course, I want to be able to be of service to humanity and provide reasonable prices, but at the same time, like that give and receive. Anyway, the point is, I will be doing a sale, but I want to make sure that I have enough inventory. So I'm going to push it back till the end of July just because I want to make sure I have plenty of candles for you guys. Okay. So please do bear with me. One, I know we were looking forward to having it on open on the 31st of June. However, the store will be on up online, like it will be available for you to peruse the items that are on the website. I just note that if you do make an order, I won't get around to it until the end of July, just because I want to make sure I have enough stock enough inventory, and I just want to feel comfortable fully opening the store with a half ASS inventory. I want to make sure that I have plenty of stock available. So please do be very aware that if even though the website will be online, it'll be up and running on June 31st. Just know that I'm going to push back the reopening date till July, the end of July. So please do keep that in mind, okay? With that being said, I also wanted to give y'all another store update and look at these. These are candle molds that I am going to start being able to create. I actually am very curious. These are my first candle molds. As you know, that I've used upcycled glass candle jars, and I will continue to do that as part of my assistance to Gaia. Will continue to upcycle candle jars and of that nature, just to help the Mother Earth out and to recycle glass. Anyway, the other thing is like I want to start providing like non glass. Like these ones are surrounded by glass, but I've always dreamed, or I don't want to say dreamed, I just know that if I started to make candles that don't have the glass around it and I coat them with herbs, see, I am a, shall we say, just a plant and crystal guy, and I really love and I'm very in tune with plants and crystals and their healing properties. And I know that I put such good energy into my candles and into my soaps. And I'll finally be able to start making candles the way I wanted to make candles in the first place. And what I mean by that is like, sure, glass candle jars are good and all, but I don't know. It's just something about I've seen this one store. It was more of an African Orishan store, but they had these like beautiful herbs and stuff on the outside, and that's what really inspired me to want to make candles like that. And so I will start be making candles where you'll start seeing like an like a little template stone, or like it's gonna be cool. Trust me, it's gonna be so awesome. It's like so excited about them. I'm gonna definitely doing runic type like engravings. It's gonna be awesome. I just can't wait. It's gonna be awesome, and I'm excited. I'll start making like planetary ones where I'll etch like the planetary symbol, and like it's gonna be awesome. I have so many ideas planned. Now these are the first. I still have a few more that I want to buy. I have a seven knob candle that I want to buy. There's just a bunch of other ones that I want to buy, like some other similar tall ones like this. They have some other fatter ones that I want to buy, or some fat tall ones. So that's why I'm kind of also pushing it back, because the molds themselves are very expensive, and it's going to be a minute, and I want to make sure that I can provide a variety of inventory for you guys. I'm like super excited about that. Anyway, with that being said, I think I've gotten all of the important stuff out of the way. Oh, another thing I wanted to add is I will not be taking readings or for the week of the June the 18th, because my birthday is the 18th of June. So please know that that entire week I will not be doing any readings. Okay, so just wanted to make sure in case you wanted to book a reading, because you could still book readings with me. You just want to be able to buy any store products right now, because like I said, I want to make sure I have plenty of inventory for when the reopening comes, reopening of the store. So just know that you won't be able to book any readings on the week of the June the 18th in that week, because I want that time off for myself, and to do a lot of healing work and shadow work. With that being said, I am now going to get into the money spell that we're going to do today. I'm gonna put this a little bit back. See if okay. Okay, you can see this. Let's see. Can you see that? I can't really tell because Instagram. I know Facebook can see what I'm seeing, can see what I'm talking about, but I'm trying to make sure. Okay, yes. There we go. Okay. All right, I think you can see everything. Right? Yep. Yes. No. Maybe. I don't know. So, this is the money spell that I created through talking it over with the god of Bacchus and a few other deities that I work with. Now, I decided to use a grapevines because a lot of the tarot of pentacles, they usually depict like grapevines or some sort of like viney plant, and I've always thought that grapevines were deeply connected to uh, um, the pentacles of the minor arcana, excuse me. And I chose Galanga, which is Small John the Conqueror root, for victory. I chose to add the grapevines to incorporate the pentacles and their energy, and the cinnamon to represent money as well as success, and coffee grounds as well to just amplify and really ground in that the intentions. Now, I decided to use a red candle to strengthen the intentions. I've already casted it throughout the week. I've casted money spell after money spell after money spell just to help it be brought forth for the tomorrow. I believe is the full moon. If today's the 22nd, the 23rd is the full moon. And it's a flower full moon. So I decided to incorporate like doing a money spell up until the full moon, just to so that when the full moon comes, it'll bring all that into manifestation. Now I decided to use some road opener oil just to open the doors of wealth, money, prosperity, abundance. And again, I decided to use a red candle to strengthen. Red is often associated with the blood, vitality, strength. It's the root chakra, so it'll be good for grounding and bringing in those intentions. And I got really drawn to use this dragon's talisman. I actually don't know where I got this from. Oh no, I lie. I think I got it from like a thrift store of some sort. So I got this, and because I'm going to invoke the dragon of prosperity, Exwinwell as well. And then I'm also going to utilize this spell jar, and that's going to be for another part of the spell working. With that being said, I'm going to be using representational magic. So this is like a treasure chest full of random coins. So that's going to represent massive wealth, like a treasure trove of opportunities to create wealth, passive income, whatever it is that is needed for your highest good, it's going to generate a treasure trove of wealth for you. With that being said, let me light the candle. I'm going to take some of the stuff that I've just grounded. Draconish Balush Luxanabis, I invoke the dragon of prosperity, Expunwell. Expunwell, with your dragon flame, may you empower the spell of prosperity and wealth to bring forth financial gain, to affect our financial income so that it can grow successfully, for it can flow more effortlessly towards us and help us successfully to manifest that which we are looking to manifest for ourselves, financially speaking. For myself, I wish to manifest a new job for when I move to Fayetteville. I would like to get a tarot job at the Seven of Wands. I really love that store, and I hope that when I move up there, there'll be an opportunity for me to do what I love, and that's doing readings and giving readings to people and giving guidance, being of service in that sense. I ask that you strengthen the flow of income coming to each and every household. There are plenty of people that are struggling to put food on the table, um, pay their bills, pay their rent. And I ask that you bless them with the boon of financial abundance, financial prosperity, so that they can successfully pay what they need to pay, to save what they need to save, to grow what they need to grow, and to lose what they need to lose. Because at this, without financial loss, there cannot be financial gain. So like with that being said, of course, I don't want them to be in financial lack. However, if there's some toxic relationship that they have with money, let that be successfully fallen off away from them in the collective and individual sense. Um, with that being said, um, I'm going to set this candle aside and going into the next portion of the spell, which is this. So this is something that I have been kind of preparing for a while now, and it is a spell jar. I just haven't sealed it up yet because it didn't feel quite right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually now going to officially seal this away with some 7 knob candle green wax. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now this money jar has rice for blessing. It has olive oil, some oregano. It also has some green lentils. As well, and it does take a minute for this to build. To melt. So what I'm going to do is to get some other wax from in the room. And I'm using green and I'm using white, partly because white is a universal color. Plus, I just don't have enough green wax, so. How much wax do we need? Okay. So now that we've gotten the wax melted for the majority of it, let me just put some more white wax and I think we're good to go. The melting part of the wax takes kind of like the longest for me. So I wanted you guys to see like me seal the wax in. Okay. Okay. Now you take your lid, you seal it in. Okay. Now if you don't have a lid, it does not matter. This one just happens to have a lid with it, but it's not necessary. Now, I'm going to take this and write on a piece of paper. Now, you don't have to use the same herbs I used for this candle. For this spell jar. Like I said, this spell jar has olive oil, rice, green lentils, and oregano in it. But you could use any money herbs that you like. Like cinnamon is a money herb. Um, let's see what other money herbs. I know that basil is also considered to be a love as well as a money herb. There's several money herbs out there, but these are the ones that I use in my had in my cabinet. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the Jupiter symbol on the top of this as soon as this cools off, because you can still feel the heat, and yeah. So as soon as it cools off, you can kind of feel the heat at the top, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to write on a piece of paper what it is I'm wanting to manifest for my life financially. If I wanted a new job, or if I wanted more hours at work, because that could be part of a money spell. You got to think about a money spell as um, not just in the sense of money, like paper money. For what all you know, it could be a money spell. It'll you think you're going to get money, but instead, for example, you get more hours at work, or excuse me, you might find job opportunities with a better pay per hour or per month, whatever it may be. You're finding those opportunities. So again, a money spell isn't just about money, it's about how money is going to be brought to you. Even though, yes, we are manifesting the paper money, you got to think about how it's going to affect you. Like, so for me, I know it's going to affect me by providing me with probably more work hours, or providing me to with a passage to move to Fayetteville, to get that particular job that I'm asking for. Now, it could manifest in other ways too. It could be like, oh, you might suddenly win the lottery. Who knows? That's what's so cool about these spell working, is you never truly know. I mean, we could have an idea of where we want the magic to go, but magic is going to follow the path of least resistance. So, yes. So, with that being said, the third part of the spell is a water based spell. Now, we used fire, we used earth, and then we're going to use water and then air. I do a four-part spell working for mine. You don't necessarily have to go through these four. You could just pick one of the four rituals that I'm going to do here. However, I'm using fire to represent the desire, and fire is also the energy that creates the active, like the fuel. It creates the fuel for your desire to flow, right? So I used earth to solidify my intentions, and then I'm gonna use water um, to represent the flow, and then I'm gonna use air for the last and final counterpart. So let me grab a bowl. Oh, and then water. I knew I forget something. So now this isn't a whole lot of rainwater, but I decided to use rainwater because it represents the Jupiter energy. Okay. Now, I do not have an athame that I particularly use. I normally have one, my little knife, but I don't know where it is, so I can't use it. So, what I'm going to use is a substitute plastic knife because I can't find a metal knife, and it's not that important for me right now. Now, I'm going to take again some of the same herbal mixture that I used the uh, for the fire spell to represent our desire to make money to yeah. So I'm using a knife, or I guess the occult word would be an athame. Now this isn't like a normal athame that I would use. I prefer to make my own athame, but I haven't gotten to that level in my life where I can do that sort of stuff. Eventually, I will be making witchy tools like athames, cups, chalices, as they call them, things like that, to represent, to sell those in my store, and But so athames or knives represent the masculine energy, or cups, also known as chalices, or bowls, would represent the feminine energy. And I would think spoons would probably be a feminine energy, and forks would be a masculine energy. But I don't know that for sure. I just know that athames and chalices, as far as what I've been taught, were used for the athame for masculine, the chalice for feminine energy. Now, we just sprinkled, in my mind, I visualized the chalice representing the cup that holds the egg, right? You could probably take this a step further by actually putting an actual egg and then putting your, which I might try that for another experimental spell. Ooh, that might be a good spell. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to imagine the masculine energy directing the energetic flow of the ether and the cup representing the physical earthly realm. And I'm going to stir this clockwise. And as I'm stirring this clockwise, I'm imagining multiple ways for wealth to come to me, like winning the lottery. I might find a $20 bill on the road. I might find me having more hours at work. I might find, someone blessing me with a couple $100. I don't, however it may be, but I am stirring the masculine and the feminine energy, unifying the two in one, the alpha and the omega. With that being said, once this stops spinning, I might get images. So sometimes I like to peer into the glass to see. First, I'm seeing a dragon, and it's biting its tail. So the Orbis symbol comes to mind. But I'm also feeling like this fierce dragon, like this dragon that's very protective over its wealth. So there's someone that is keeping money from you for some of you, but know that from what I'm getting from this, that money will soon be given to you three. I want to say threefold, but I'm seeing the number two, so it might be double what you originally were meant to be owed. So just know that you might get double. I'm seeing a deer in this cup. So again, deer is a feminine symbol, often associated with Artemis. So you might be seeing a lot of Artemis-like symbols, and Artemis might be assisting you. I'm seeing she's showing me a bow and an arrow with a little target bullseye, and she's talking about how she's going to help you hit your goals. To hit your goals, hit the mark. It's almost like you have specific goals that you have to meet at your job, and she's going to help you meet those goals and those quota, the criteria. Other than that, I'm seeing just the green goddess as well. So the earth is definitely, it's short, definitely a good sign. The earth mother goddess symbol here. I am seeing that very clearly. So this just showing that yes, it has been physically manifested. Now all we have to do is just remain open. Know that it has worked. Know that it is that as long as you remain open, just know that it's worked, and just don't worry about it too much. Because when we tend to fixate on something on a negative, it becomes a negative. So just don't worry about it. Just simply know that it has worked, and just allow yourself to continue being open to receiving whatever opportunities that may cross your path. And last but not least, we're going to do air, which is the symbol of communication. Water is all about flow, and air is all about communication. Earth is all about solidification, and fire is all about generating the active force. I call upon the selves to communicate to the spirit world our collective desire to manifest an abundance and abundantly and prosperous to manifest abundantly monetary gain. We wish to manifest and obtain more wealth in the form of our currency. We ask that financial opportunities for financial gain and increase shall arise in our life. We ask that the spirit world to help assist us in our manifestation. Our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors help bring in the harvest that we seek. We seek a bounty of financial wealth and prosperity that is in the form of financial gain, whether that be through lottery or finding a new job that has a better pay raise or higher pay raise, to maybe working more hours at work, whatever is aligned for the highest good of whoever individually in the collective unified field, let it be done. So Alpha Zeta Alpha Omega. With that being said, Angel of Purification, Sir Raphael, may you cover your rings over this magical circle to purify it, reset the energy. No, don't interfere with the spell work that was casted, but we're just closing the space now as we have finished putting our intentions for the full moon. Let that which we have intended to cast be harvested on the full moon. Somewhat of me. With that being said, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know we talked about some store updates, so please I just want to let you guys know that yes, I am pushing back the reopening date, but that's because I just want to make sure I have plenty of inventory in stock for all of you guys, okay? Because I will be doing like a huge sale, and I just want to make sure I have more than enough to be able to ship out immediately, to all of you guys. With that being said, I guess I should do one final channeling. I'm going to channel the energy of Jupiter, and I'm going to do some energy work on you. Jupiter is the planet of wealth and is considered one of the better planets to work with. So I'm going to channel Jupiter energy. And I might use sound a lot. I tend to use sound to generate the right frequencies or what frequencies are coming through from planets, beings, high dimensions, to activate and to realign your vibrational frequency to the energy of, in this case, Jupiter. So with that being said, connecting that to the chakras from the crown all the way to the root, going like so, torso, America. Planets, Jupiter's vibration through the heart, the soul, and the mind. The vibrational energies of space and time. Align with Jupiter's vibration to manifest and generate good fortune and wealth. Spark the fire to generate the energy. There we go. Om Nam Ham Yam Ram Vam Lam, all the way down to your Earth Star chakra, all the way up to your Soul Star chakra. There we go. Then through Keter, all the way down to Malkuth. Here we go. Then connecting the chakras to the Sephiroth on the tree of life, aligning it to the breath of the body. The inward spiral. There we go. With that being said, I hope that this activation was helpful to some extent. Please do leave a comment though on what kind of content that you want to see more of. I do a lot of ritual-based intention workings. I do more channeled messages or more channeled activations where I use the sound. So sound activations, I guess would be the term for it. To just let me know what it is you're looking for on the channel, because I want to be able to provide content that you like. So please do leave feedback on that. With that being said, I hope that you guys have a blessed and magical day. Know that you are going to manifest lots and lots of wealth today, tomorrow, and forevermore. Let's see what angels wish to make their presence known to us before we depart soon. So what angels, is there anything you guys want to say to us at this time? Any comments on the energy working that we just did? And as soon as I said that, the fire on this candle just went bright. So there are definitely some angels here today. Are there any angels that wish to make themselves known to the collective? Hearing the word no. Shuffle one. Take this card. I'm gonna take that card. Two. Okay. So we have the angel Behukpi, Sandalphon, Mary, and Raphael. Now it says, bring your life into balance with the badger, with unconditional love and grace with the cow. And then it says, demonstrate grace and majesty with the swan. So I feel from this one in particular, the one with the cow says, give with unconditional love and grace. I feel gratitude, like lots and lots of gratitude and thankfulness and appreciation. I feel that these angels, a lot of them, almost like this, like gratitude, like we're finally called upon, like hallelujah, almost like they're excited that we called upon the angels and the higher beings to help us with manifesting our needs. And I'm hearing this channeled message to come through, so I'm going to let it come through because it is a beautiful message. So, good evening. We are the angels. We are the light beings that you've called upon time and time again to help you through times of hardship and times of struggle. And we are just excited because a lot of times people don't know how to ask for help. And we get really excited because we're like so ready to help you. Yet some of you do not know how to ask for help. You've been programmed that you have to do everything alone, and you don't have to do everything alone. We are here. We are always around. We are always near. We're just waiting for you to open the door and to allow us permission to step in, to intercede on your behalf, to assist you in your working, in your, shall we say, your masterpiece, your creation, your story of your journey. We are here. And we are ready. And know that you can call upon us at any given moment, and we will be here, waiting to assist you, ready to assist you. You do not have to walk this path alone. Okay, so that was a very interesting message, very beautiful. And we have the Badger card, which bring your life into balance. Now, what's interesting is we have Sandalphon, which Sandalphon is connected to Malkuth. And he's bringing my attention to Malkuth and almost how like the Earth is Malkuth. In a sense, it's Malkuth in the planetary sense. And I feel like for some of us, our physical isn't the greatest. And so Sandalphon is going to help us to get our physical aligned and balanced. Because if we're out of balance, we're not able to receive all the good stuff. So he's going to help realign our physical world so that way we can be open and fully receive all of the beautiful blessings coming our way. Then we have here the swan, which demonstrate grace and majesty. And I feel for this one, it's more about being humble. Like, after getting off this video, it's almost like you're being gratitude, being humble, being grateful and appreciative. But it's like, how like if we focus on something too much, we tend to like cancel it out. So I feel like it's like saying, you've done the spell, you've done the work, you've done whatever you want to call it, energy work, spell, whatever you want to call it. You've done it. Now just walk away and just be this graceful, majestic, beautiful person and know that it is coming your way. I feel that for a lot of us, we tend to worry about like, oh, did we do it right? Is it working? I don't see it working. And that sometimes is me too. So don't get me wrong. I am also like that myself. And oops. Okay. So this is very interesting. So I didn't even I asked it in my mind and I'm surprised it answered. I asked what can we do to work on not focusing too much negatively, and it's the rabbit says recognize your significance with the angel Gabriel, with the bear use power with wisdom, archangels Uriel and Raphael, and then Ladybird or Ladybug, accept happiness and good fortune, Archangel Pleminelec. So I feel like a lot of us who do energy work, we tend to worry, oh, did we do it right, right? So they want you to know that they want you to just see. You wouldn't be able to do the energy work. This is what I'm getting from Metatron and others. It's like you wouldn't be able to do the energy work if you weren't already attuned. If you did not already have it inside you, you wouldn't be able to produce it. So they want you to understand that you are a powerful person and that you don't need to worry about whether the spell did its job, whether which you want to call it a spell, energy working, whatever it's called, whatever you prefer to identify it with. Know that you wouldn't be able to do it if you didn't have it already within you. So recognize your significance, while it's also recognizing your power and your significance. Use that power with wisdom, and then with wisdom, you'll be able to accept more joy and happiness and good fortune into your life. So I think that's pretty point. I wasn't really planning on reading that, but I guess they heard my thoughts, and so they decided to answer. With that being said, I hope that this video has been very helpful to all of you beautiful souls. With kisses, hugs, and love to all of you beautiful, amazing souls. Magical blessings until next time.